Good evening, everyone. This is the Town of Halifax Planning Board meeting for Thursday, December 7th, 2023. We are meeting in the Selectmen's Meeting Room at 499 Plymouth Street. I need to advise you that this is being recorded by Area 58 and can be viewed on YouTube, and I also believe on Community Access Television. We're going to start this evening with our hearing continuation for 314 Plymouth Street, petition 991. They have asked for an extension to January 4th, 2024. I would entertain a motion to also agree to the extension to January 4th, 2024 for the petition for 314 Plymouth Street. Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion for 314 Plymouth Street petition 991 to be extended until January 4th at 7 o'clock.
A second.
I second. I was confused because you said
No, I'm
second.
sorry. Yeah, I was at a second.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yes,
I
sorry.
second.
Moved and seconded to extend
Should we
to,
say 2024?
yeah, I think he did.
2024.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
To extend the hearing for 314 Plymouth Street, petition 991 to January 4th, 2024 at 7 o'clock. Now, are we going to do that here, or are we going to do that in the Great Hall? There's a question.
I don't know yet.
I don't think we have to specify the place necessarily.
Well, you know,
At the town hall, maybe?
we can put it on the agenda. We had it in here last time, and we had plenty of space. So
Right.
I think we can do it in here anyway. So unless it's otherwise noted, it'll be in the Selectmen's Meeting Room.
Okay. All those in favor?
Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Do we want to sign that extension now
Yeah.
and have it done?
In those black folders,
Yeah.
yeah.
These-
30 days. So,
That's 30 days covers it?
He just put January 4th on there. On the
Okay.
top.
All right,
It's
so we-
next
so we
off
have a
the
date.
form. I think it's on there already.
he only marked off 30 days, and if the date petition filed, well, we don't have the other date.
Yeah,
that
we don't know
was
what date it was
due.
going to expire. We're going to assume he knows what he's doing on that, and if he doesn't, he's going to have to get another letter to us.
I think the 30 days is already marked off on the form that he has. I think it was already just on there.
Yeah.
So I don't think
Yeah.
he marked it.
Okay.
Maybe we should make it a 60-day extension only to cover it, or do you think
Well,
that
he's
we
only
should
go-
leave it on them?
But leave it on 30 if they want to extend it again after the 4th.
Because it doesn't hurt the town if he goes past that date. It would just hurt him, correct? If he expired.
Yeah, there's no reason for him to disagree to that.
But would it be a site plan review that wasn't looked at, that it could fall upon the town, that we need to look out for the town by making it a 60-day, which would overcover it? Because I think, correct me if I am incorrect.
Well, we
but-
don't want any constructive approval. So
Correct.
there's no harm in us making it for 60 days.
Okay. So
We can extend it out for 60 days. That's not a big deal.
so I'm going to make a motion to make this extension for 60 days.
So you want it to amend, we
Amend.
would ask the motion maker to amend his motion to 60 days.
Okay. Did you say that? I don't even think you...
No, we didn't, we just said till
Just said
January
the
4th.
January 4th.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we said that it would be continued to them, but we didn't
Yeah,
really
we didn't say 30 days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
didn't say
didn't-
30 or
yeah.
60, because I don't think he actually asked.
No.
He
No,
just
I
asked
think
for the
it's just...
date.
And you think that it might have been just on here?
I
Like,
think so. He typically
Okay.
won't ask for a number of days.
Number of
just-
days,
just the
okay.
date.
so let's do... I'll make a motion
could-
that we make this extension for 60 days.
Well, we have a motion on the floor, so.
Okay, but we already finished that. We said ayes.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have to make an amended motion. Yeah, this gets not too confusing.
Well, can we, was that just to continue the hearing or to sign the extension?
That was just to continue the hearing to the 14th, to the 4th. We can actually sign an we extended it to the 4th.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But
Amend.
yeah.
So I'll make a motion.
Well,
and
we can extend it at the 4th if we need to. We can extend it that.
But what if it doesn't make the 4th?
I think it should.
I know, we don't have that file,
I don't
right?
have the other one, no. I just looked at it today.
I feel like it was in November, like 21st or 23rd.
Well, it was supposed to be for December 7th. It was supposed to be for tonight.
Okay.
And they were in, that was a 30-day from, had to have been the end of November, right?
Yeah, they were going to be okay till the 21st.
Yes.
But then we decided that everyone's going to be gone, so we decided because the town hall was going to be closed, not to meet on the 21st.
They're doing good on it.
So if we were good to the 21st, 30 days would take us into January, past.
Past the 4th.
Do we want to risk the constructive?
We can move to amend the previous vote and extend the petition hearing until, I don't know, pick a date, January 30th or whatever.
Yeah.
So then,
A date certain, that way we don't have to worry about how many days everything is.
okay. Dates are extended.
So maybe if you want to make a motion, Rick, to
I'll
amend
make a motion to amend
the previous vote.
the previous vote for January 4th, 2024 to January 30th, 2024 for 314 Plymouth Street, petition 991.
I have one little thought process to run by. Ready? I think we say that we're allowing the extension of site plan to go to a date certain of January 30th, 2024, but the hearing will be continued to January 4th, 2024 at 7 p.m. because we don't want anybody to think that we continued the
Hearing until, yeah.
Right. So does that make a two-part? You know what I mean? Because if we,
I think you should
right?
swap. I think you should make the motion and then you should second it. at
Yeah,
this
yeah,
point.
yeah. Well,
But you see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be critical. I'm trying to-
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
Extend the site plan application for review until January 30th, and we'll set the next hearing date for January 4th, 2024. And did he sign it in the right place, or did he sign it where the planning board should be
It's all
signing?
over the place.
Steve
We
Downs.
do the best we can.
Yeah. I just noticed he signed it in the wrong place, but that's all right. So we had a motion. Did we have a second this time?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous. All right. That took longer than I thought. Let's move on. 12 Sherwood Drive. The unfinished drainage easement discussion. The roads have not been accepted by the town per the Highway Department information provided by the Highway Surveyor Steve Hayward. The town has never accepted the roads. There seems to be a continuing problem. Did a little research. We're still holding $10,000 cash bond. I believe that some of it has been released in the past. I don't know how much was in there originally.
We had that.
It doesn't matter anyway. I mean, we know we only have $10,000 left in there. We tried a couple of times to contact the developer, and there doesn't seem to be too much information available. I believe there were Webley, W-E-B-L-E-Y, builders. And I think the original developer was known as Ocean Hill Development in Kingston. Does that sound right? We do have the original drainage plan submitted by the PE, the engineer. We're going to try to reach out to them and see if we can get some contact information. And then if we can't, or if they're no longer around, I have no idea. We will have to find out the process from council to see what we can do about getting that cash bond released. But we'd have to get an engineer out there to make some kind of a determination. I don't know if there's any money left in any review account. I didn't get that far. But I guess we can check with town accountant and see if there's any money left in a review account.
I feel like we a little bit did that last year. Do you remember that a little bit? And I forget all the outcomes now because it's, you know, convoluted over the year. I think it's about a year that
Yeah.
maybe a little less, but that we went over it.
Well, time goes by pretty quick, because when I looked at those plans, they were 2014, and I couldn't believe it was that long ago.
Yeah.
But so we're not going to really be able to do anything other than try to keep tracking something down. We can probably notify the abutter, whose name I will absolutely not pronounce correctly,
Or hope to.
or hope to, or who knows, only may get it close. Isabel
Samoas.
Simois. And I'm sensitive to pronunciation of names, but I hate to mess it up. But we can let her know that we did at least discuss it, and we're going to follow up on it. And that's the best we can do for the moment, and we'll put it on the agenda for the next meeting and see what we can come up with in the meantime. Unless anybody else has anything else.
No, but
Any other thoughts?
I think that probably we could look up the meeting that we did speak of it and remind ourselves of what did happen then, because it's a little blurry. I'll try and find it and email it to Danielle so she can share that. But there was something about an argument on whether or not, I believe there was something that...
Something about a
the-
drainage easement or something, or a
Yeah.
drainage basin that was growing up, or, I don't know.
And they thought that
Yeah,
remember the builder?
They thought the builder was
they
supposed to maintain it or
finished
something.
it, and there was a little confusion on
Yeah.
that.
Well, typically, the builder or the developer would be required to maintain it for at least as long as...
Until the town approves it.
Yeah, until the town approved it, right, exactly.
Right. And in 2018, I believe that's when we released some of the bond funds. And I don't know exactly why. And so are you saying that Steve was saying that Highland Circle is also not signed off?
Yeah, I don't believe that's been done yet either. Just flashing back, and, you know, time has a way to warp everything. I remember there was some issue about the top coats on some of the roads, and then as they started selling off portions of it, originally the original developer, Fiore Brothers, was doing the whole thing, and then he sold off some sections, so some things got done piecemeal. I seem to remember that the rest of the roads finally got topped, but I can't say that with certainty.
But I'm sure Steve would have looked that up in his determination.
Yeah, I don't think he touched on that, but we can certainly ask him. But those pictures are what, from 2017? They're pretty telling that there's definitely some issues.
And
That was a while ago
Yeah,
since
right.
then.
Yeah.
so it was October 21 that we talked about it, maybe before. I don't know, maybe it was it that long ago? I
Detention
thought it was
ponds,
weirdly, year, but I thought maybe it's 2 years
Maybe
COVID.
time
Wait.
flies, I don't know.
detention ponds have always been treated kind of weirdly over the years. There was a period of time where they actually wanted separate lots to be dedicated to the detention ponds, and then it became the town's responsibility to take care of them. Sometimes the detention ponds were on an owner's land with easements, and it was always kind of haphazard. I don't know what this one was exactly. I didn't get that far into the weeds, no pun intended. But anyway.
He said so this is Steve's email. None of the roads in Highland Estates are accepted. I didn't know they still had issues with the drainage on Sherwood. The builder is responsible for all of the money until the road is accepted by the town. That is why they shouldn't get their bond back until everything is completed per the plans. Here are the pics of the area next to number 12 Sherwood and a little info about it. I also sent some pics of different areas within Highland Estates showing why I didn't think the bond should have been released. So some of these pictures are to show why he didn't want the bond to be released back then. And the video which obviously isn't on this paper, is from 2017 showing the water running in behind 12 Sherwood Drive into the detention pond.
The problem with the rest of the development is I don't know that we have any bond money for that. And this 10,000 isn't going to go that far.
No.
That barely scratches the surface if they have to do anything even remotely.
You have to pay an engineer to go and assess it.
And come up with the
Yeah,
plan, right?
that's money right there.
Exactly.
So we're gonna find out if they have a peer review revolving account still and if there's any money in that and further investigate.
And I think one of the things we can do is reach out, and we talked about it earlier today, is reach out to the PE that did the original plan and see what information we can get from her. And then do the best we can to try to track somebody down and see if we can get some response.
Okay.
Because even getting the money released is no easy task. We're going to have to involve council and see what we can do. But until we know what we need, we can't even do that. Hopefully we have some money in the review account, but we'll do some more digging and see what we can come up with and bring it up at the next meeting.
Bonds aren't as clear cut as they seem, huh?
That never are. They never are. But I'd much rather have a cash or surety bond than holding lots.
Yeah, I know.
That is miserable. That, it never turns out well.
That never should have happened.
And that's not just there, and the one where it's sort of alluding to, it's been going on for a long time.
I know. We've talked about them here a couple of times.
All right, moving on. The approval letter for 550 Montponce Street. I guess we should have a motion and a vote to have the chair sign a letter for the board. If that's okay with everybody. We took this vote, what, one meeting or two meetings ago? I forget.
Yeah, we already took the vote.
Yeah.
It's on these minutes right here.
Yeah. So if we can get a motion to let the chair sign for the board.
For 359?
For
No,
550.
550, oh. We did at the last meeting say that, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's the
I'll make a
protocol
motion.
on the
Yeah, I
side.
was confusing it with 359. Plymouth Street. 550 Monpont Street, I would say that I would approve the letter for signing.
I'll second it.
All those in favor for the chair to sign for the board? Aye, it's unanimous. Do you want the letter, or do you want me to just put it back in here?
I'd love to read it.
Sure.
Just,
Yep,
Is that
that's
tight?
fine. All right, bills. Looks pretty
Nine.
easy too, because we only have one bill.
I don't have it in my folder, that's why I got confused. I'll make a motion to pay PGB Engineering invoice for 314 Plymouth Street Plan Review Services and the amount of $1,580.31.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, unanimous.
Did she want that or leave it in the folder?
Yeah. I put them both in the, well, no. Let's put the other one in the signatures. And leave one in the bills.
Did we sign the bill?
I threw it out there and then I didn't pass it around.
I'll just sign it. Oh, I didn't. All right.
Oh, you want to leave it in there?
No, I was just thinking.
Yeah, that's
I
hard
saw it.
surface, yeah. Give it to Rick. All right, moving on to the last item here, other than reading the notices from the various towns. The meeting minutes for October 19th, 2023. Has everyone had an opportunity to
I read them, but I wasn't here, so.
All them, then we can't approve them then, not that one anyway. What's the
So we'll have
other
to
date?
continue. The other date is November 16th, and Rick was here.
We can do
That was
that
the
one.
hearing.
Yeah, we'll do that one.
I'd like to move these to the next meeting.
That's fine with me. Everybody agrees.
Not a problem. I'll agree with that.
I don't think we need a motion for that. And that would pretty much wrap it up, except for the notices under correspondence. Town of Hanson public hearing for the decision of the building inspector to deny a building permit for 82 Tavern Way. Town of Pembroke, rescission number 1801, Dominic's Way, final conditions of approval. Town of Pembroke, public hearing notice for School Street, request for variance. Town of Pembroke, notice of public hearing, 171 Manicasis Street, special permit. Town of East Bridgewater, notice of public hearing, 28 and 88 Chestnut Street, variance. Town of Bridgewater, public hearing notice, 0 Auburn Street, proposed 4-lot subdivision. That's about it. The next scheduled meeting is going to be January 4th, 2024. Our regular meeting that would have ordinarily been scheduled on the 21st has been canceled. All I need now is a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good night.
See.